Alright, here we go. We're going to take a look at each one. And before I even get into it, again, I want to thank everyone for the comments I've gotten so far. I had no clue that this whole thing would take off as fast as it has. But I do appreciate all the good feedback I have gotten. Even the constructive criticism I've received in the past as far as dimensions and color and whatnot. I mean, I do appreciate it because collectively the more feedback I get as far as a length being too short or whatnot, then I can go back and somewhat correct myself and get these as accurate as I possibly can. And we'll go through real quick. I'll make this one short and sweet. A few have asked just everything I have. This is every wand I will offer for the rest of 2011. I have other projects coming up, and I probably won't wand make. I'll probably make the resin ones, which are virtually the exact same. But as far as characters in general, I've got about 25 characters here, and that's probably going to be it for the rest of the year. First off, we'll go through and look at each one. This is Hermione's. Keep in mind, I'm a big guy. I've got big hands, so if it looks like it's short, more than likely it's the guy holding it. Okay. Professor Lupin. We have Ginny Weasley. We have Harry's, of course. Ron Weasley right next to him. And this is actually my wooden collection right here that I'm going through. There's a couple of these that are resin. I'll show you the difference here in just a second. Here's my latest version of Minerva's. This is Professor McGonagall. And this is also my latest version of Bellatrix. Now, before I get started with that one, I'll show you the comparison here. This is my old one. This is actually one of the first ones I ever came up with. Her wand is really, really hard to do. The terminology is actually wood sculpting. This starts out as maybe a 4x12 block of wood, and a lot of blood, sweat, and carving and swearing and whatnot. The markings on the side. I got a lot of great feedback on this one. I was never really just that satisfied with it myself. So this is my latest version, which to me is a lot more accurate. Look at the markings on it in comparison to the old. Far better job. The shaft, length, everything I feel pretty much is dead on this time. The handle's a lot narrower like it should be. Show you the top. Love this one. It's probably one of my wife's favorites right now. Okay, we'll keep going. We have Victor Crone. Fenrir Greyback. It's plain Jane, nothing special. We have Luna's. This is also one of my latest. I have not offered Luna as of yet, but I will here within the next week or so. Okay, we have Professor Snape. We have Sirius Black. This is one of my latest projects. This is the dagger of Bellatrix Lestrange. Completely sculpted from wood. So you got the skull on the handle here. This is actually not done, but I figured I'd show everybody and kind of update the progress on it. It actually still has a long way to go. There's no clear coat. It's just pretty much the base of the dagger right now. Go down here. Got an fedora tonks. Some wooden also. This is also really tough one to do. Not a lot of great shots online as far as different angles and dimensions. This is my latest version of Draco. We have Dolores Umbridge right next to his. We got plans for the gym in the center. This probably won't be the finished product. Alright, it's a good start so far. I have, of course, Lord Voldemort. The Elder Wand, of course. The markings on this wand I actually have etched in at one point. Right now it's kind of hand painted on, but I do have plans to actually etch the pattern in this wand. It'll come later on. The Death Eater Stallion, of course, you guys have seen already. It's my latest version of Narcissa Malfoy. And this is actually not a two-piece wand like a lot of wands start out with me. This is one solid piece, straight out of a block of wood. Then of course all the little studs and stuff, which drive me crazy. But we have Professor Slughorn. Death Eater's skull. Surprisingly, I've seen a lot of replicas of several wands, except this one. It was a challenge. I'm not gonna deny. Carving a skull out of a piece of wood isn't really the easiest thing to do. I feel like I did an okay job. We have Neville Longbottom. And last but not least, we have my latest edition, which really, I've probably just got done with these all of a couple days ago. Fred and George Weasley. A couple of my favorites. This kind of cold wrapping here in the center, believe it or not, is the cable off of, it's just a USB cable I found. It just goes to show, always recycle. Fred Weasley's. Got the two little knots that go here. It's almost done. I like this one because you kind of give it a good hard grip and it feels like a pine cone. And that is it, YouTube. That is the extent of my collection so far. Like I said, I'll have more characters. I'm not really sure if I'm going to do any more this year. I'm going to see how far I can get with selling these as much as I can. You can find me on eBay. User Prop Crazed. It's PROPCRAZED. And I'll always have something on there. If you don't see one in particular that you're looking for listed, you can contact me at whyimhated@hotmail.com. I'll throw out some details on that here shortly. And if there's a particular one you're looking for or a set you have in mind, which I'm not really sure if I'm going to offer sets on eBay anymore, more than likely I'm going to sell them individually. Especially Halloween coming up, I've had a lot of requests for just one particular wand. Sets that I may offer just together is the Fred and George wand and Bellatrix's dagger and wand together as a set. Other than that, you'll have to pretty much just special request a certain set if you're interested in. We'll go from there. And again, I thank you guys for looking and viewing and all the comments, and always visit me on Hayes Replicas on Facebook for updates on upcoming products. And thanks again, guys.